No songs today. Y'all don't pay me enough. What up, though? It's your girl Leesh, Capeesh, and today let's play Monster. Ooh, what is it? Monster Prom. Yeah, so I see there's a lot of hype about Monster Prom on YouTube, and it got good ratings in Steam and on other platforms. So I decided that I will try my hand at this game. Hopefully I complete it and don't get bored. But from what I've watched on YouTube, it looks really cool, it looks really fun. Yeah, and I did say that I was not going to play any more games where I had to read, but I guess that was a lie. Bear with me through my reading. Hopefully I keep up my enthusiasm. I get kind of tongue-tied. You know, having a lisp is hard, guys. Like I said, when this tongue starts hitting the back of my teeth, and them S's and F's and stuff, and sometimes T's start messing with me, I get a little frustrated and I just want to stop reading altogether. But hopefully, hopefully, you know, that's not the case here today. Let's get the game. Let's play. Voice interjections. Oh, thank God. Voice interjections, yay or nay. Awesome voice effects. Please. How many of you are there? There is one of me, unfortunately, but that's fine. Short game or full game? I only have to play for an hour? Ah, spooky high school. The sweetest years of our lives. Sometimes reckless, sometimes brilliant, sometimes just stupid, but always willing to live life to the fullest. We were on a wild journey to discover who we really were. We were, weren't we? Who do I want to be? Duh, black girl with fire hair, because that's me in real life. I want to do a custom name. You could do red or mirror. I want to do something custom. Always name, okay, fun fact about me. I always name my characters after Tupac's mother. I don't know why that is. All of my characters are black women, and I always name them Afeni. I'm a she. I could be a he some days, but I'm a she today. And we had yet to experience its ultimate challenge, the Monster Prom. I remember it clearly. 3 weeks left. 3 weeks were left. And as we fantasized about our dream prom dates, we were all scrambling to catch the attention of one of our 6 most charismatic classmates. Miranda Vanderbilt, a sweet mermaid princess who was cute as she was genocidal. All right, Damien LaVey. Why is he 21 in high school? Inquiring minds. Oh, another 21-year-old Scott Howell, a werewolf athlete who compensated for his rather small brain with a stupidly huge heart and a full beard. Liam De Lioncourt. He's 400. Okay. Polygeist, 22, maybe, in high school. I guess their ages don't matter in Monster High because they're monsters, but I'm just finding it real funny that they're all in their 20s in high school. And Vera Oberlin, a mean, self-made Gorgon with a merciless sense of business. Welcome to Monster Prom's stupidest pop quiz ever. All minds are rotten, but they are rotten in so many different ways. Worry no more. We're now using our PhD in bullshit to diagnose which kind of deviant sicko you are. Coolest reality show would be people in positions of power, 8 rich people fight, or 12 experts on the various arts of seduction. These are all very interesting, especially the one where it's seducing a potato into marriage. 8 rich people fighting weekly challenges to see who's the best at giving money to me. You know, school is outdated and lame. We need a new subject ASAP. Critical thought, turning people into your puppets, or how to correctly punch a crocodile? I say critical thought because critical thinking and common sense is kind of non-existent, especially on the interweb. What criteria would you use to name your children? Meh, no name, something simple and friendly. I'll research, just a swear word, a non-heteronormative name, or my name plus the second. These are all really interesting answers. I'm gonna do a swear word. A Feeny. Okay, so I'm supposed to go to the gym. I get to pick where I want to go. So I'll go to the Actually, I'll go to class first. I'll be nice. That day you listen to your elders and learn valuable lessons. Sometimes, after all the monster nonsense and the dating gimmicks, you forget that attending class is supposed to be the primary activity at this high school. You gain +2 smarts. You notice Liam and Damien talking to each other. Maybe you're a little jealous, so you decide to join them. Ugh, I know, right? The entire concept of slaying is barbaric, racially motivated, and deeply rooted in an abhorrent colonial mindset. But I slayed. I'm just pissed that they got such a cool name. You know, if I murder a dude, I'm just a killer. But if one of them murders one of us, they're a slayer. And the same goes for slayers. Someone really ought to put an end to this archaic practice. You mean by murdering all the slayers? We've tried that, Damien. We've been trying that for literally centuries. No, what we need is a new initiative, something fresh, something modern, something like... Liam seems to be drawing a blank, but you're not. Your idea is simple yet effective. Murder all the slayers, or a massive PR campaign letting people know that every cool person in history was either a vampire or a demon. You don't think I thought of that already? Public relations would be my bread and butter if I ate food. But we'll always be at a serious disadvantage, especially in the United States, for one simple reason. We vampires may have Caligula and Jack the Ripper and Steve Buscemi. No, I suppose I have to go back to doing what I've always done. Posting passive-aggressive Slayer memes on Tumblr. Alright, Afeni, where are we gonna sit? We're gonna sit next to Werewolf Dude and Party Ghost, Mean Girl and Nice Girl. Who the heck is this? Is this another person? Who is this? Why is there a cat? Who am I supposed to be messing around with? We'll sit next to Mean Girl and Nice Girl. Vera's about to lift a glass of scotch to her immaculately painted lips. You can drink whatever at the school, apparently. When Miranda screams, "Stop! Don't drink that!" Why not? This scotch costs more than most cars. Has your taster tried it yet? What taster? You don't have a taster? What if your drink is poisoned by someone jealous of your good looks and royal title? Listen, Miri, I only drink 4 things: scotch, red wine, the tears of my enemies, and straight up poison. Ugh, what do I have to do to get you to drop this? Simple, hire a taster. Fine. Any volunteers? This might just be the big break you've been looking for. You raise your hand, and when Vera picks I'll pretend to be poisoned. You shoot Vera a wink, take the tiniest sip of her scotch, and then stop vomiting. How will you be able to taste for poison if you're too busy foaming at the mouth and vomiting? You fool, she's poisoned. Run and tell the authorities before this poor sap's face melts off or something. Oh dear. I'm no good in crisis situations. Curse my uniformly pleasant childhood. Miranda faints, and with the utmost drama. If there's one thing princesses are good at, it's fainting. Ha! That was hilarious. I should put poison in my scotch more often. You can stop vomiting now, by the way. She's passed out. Oh, do you need the antidote? Alright, here you go. I guess I should have let you know the scotch was actually poisoned. Oh well. How about we get ice cream to make up for it? Oh, softened up the mean girl. I like 'em mean.
Let's do this!
Alright, it's evening time. Apparently monsters go to school at night. We're just let's go to the auditorium. Oh, the auditorium is a shop. Bob Ross. I love Bob Ross. We're gonna beat the devil out of it. A PR agent. High school social life is hard with a PR agent. Hiring a PR agent is totally a thing. You can get a PR agent because I need one in real life, so I guess I need one in this game, huh? So I'm already on week 2.
Let's do this.
That was a quick week. Let's go to the library. Alright, you spy Vera and Liam engaged in their favorite pastime, a variation of people watching called monster judging. Do you see what she's wearing? Newsflash, lime green stripper boots do not go with chupacabra fur. At least she had made a choice. I've already seen 6 people wearing the same Air Gorgon sneakers. That is a word, Liam. A word. Down with Air Gorgons. But even their hideousness is mediocre. Most people are Did I just switch their voices? But even their hideousness is mediocre. Most people are hideous. But I've yet to see one who is the most hideous. I wonder what such an abomination would even look like. True hideousness is on the inside, or a toned body, symmetrical face, and nice features. Finally, I was trying to get Vera, but I don't know. I think my prom date's gonna be either one or the other, you know. I'm getting close now. I'm getting close. So I'm trying to hook up with Vera. So it's between Vera and Liam. I don't really care about the other people right now. You take your seat besides arguably the 2 coolest monsters in all of Spooky High. Here's hoping you can keep up with them. Vera, are you eating manticore steaks again? Yes, and it's delicious. Don't you know the amount of cruelty involved in the mainstream meat production industry? Yes, and it's delicious. Vera, she's my soulmate. Liam, do you want to find innovative and creative ways to move society forward, or do you want to oppose cruelty like every other weak mainstream loser? You can actually hear Liam's brain shaking as he struggles between his desire to be perceived as ethical and his desire to be perceived as creative. Maybe you can step in and help out. The animals you kill may lose their lives, or Liam, animals are already suffering. So I want Vera to be my prom bae, so we're gonna go with Liam. Animals are already suffering from ignorance, and Vera wanted to increase their pain. The best we can do is teach them the concept of death, so they really fear their fate. Well, I can't condone animal cruelty, but I wholeheartedly support animal education. I do like animals, but their illiteracy is my 4th least favorite thing about them. Alright, where would Vera or Liam hang out? Let's do outdoors. That day during recess, you start a half-hour rave that goes full crazy. Yes, let's take a moment to appreciate what's on this screen here. Chocolate woman, fire, lit AF. Yes, Monster Prom. But Liam isn't paying any attention to that. He corners you afterwards to lecture you on Instagram filters. What no one seems to understand about filters is that they're not about making pictures better. They're about making pictures browner and harder to see. That's why I use my own proprietary filter for almost all my photos. Infinite Taupe. It's also probably why I only have 6 Instagram followers. But we must all make sacrifices for our art. In any case, I have to go. There's a dead rat in the parking lot. I simply must document. I like that this game, unlike most dating sims, is quick.
Let's do this.
Alright, a lot of dating sims have you read a whole ton of dialogue. Some of it's witty banter, some of it's like, oh my god, please, can I stop reading? But this is quick, to the point, easy peasy. I love this about this game. I want to go to the auditorium. Look at her. Beautiful. Find Liam, so they're pairing me up with Liam. Figures. You find Liam storming out of the dressing room, still wearing his very fancy costume. He goes straight to Vera where she sits in the audience, as usual, judging people. You've got to help me, Vera. Art is in jeopardy. Help you, please. I signed up to be a dramaturge, specifically because it allowed me to criticize people without doing any real work. You may return to your calculated apathy immediately after helping me sign underground supergroup Yogurt Resort to score our play. You want Yogurt Resort to score our play? The ones who did Help Me, I'm Drowning in Tractors? I hate to admit it, but that's actually a really cool idea. The fact that someone besides me knows about Yogurt Resort only makes me slightly less excited about this plan, which should tell you how important this is to me. Yeah, I definitely want this to happen, Liam. We just have to figure out how. Have a bake sale, but with cocaine. Ow. I'm gonna choose the perverse answer. The two get to work smuggling kilos across the border and using it to make powdered donuts. Soon, almost everyone at the school is hooked on cocaine. Most of the actors quit the play to focus on their addiction. That's fine by Liam though. He really just wanted Yogurt Resort to come and play. And they do. Sure, some people got their lives ruined, but somebody's gotta suffer for Liam's art, right? So I'm still low on my money.
Let's do this!
And I apparently don't have that much fun. But apparently I guess that doesn't matter. I wanna go sit next to other people, but I'm trying to woo Vera. And it looks like they got me with Liam, but I want Vera. You arrive at your chosen table to find Vera looking askance at Miranda's lunch. I hope I said that right. A single, very suspicious looking apple. Miranda, honey, your apple seems to be pulsing with unhealthy purple light. Oh, I'm sure it's just your imagination. It also has a skull on it and it smells like lighter fluid. I don't think it's for eating. Of course it's for eating. It's a perfectly standard poison apple. You know, the sort that puts a princess to sleep for 100 years. You literally just admitted it's poison. I know, and I always said I wouldn't be the kind of princess who eats a poison apple. But how else would I find a prince to wake me with true love's kiss and live happily ever after with me? Girl, we need to have a little talk about feminism. You back me up on this? Tell her she doesn't need poison. She needs to poison herself for the sake of a man. You don't need to eat that apple, or you don't need to eat that apple. A marvelous idea. If princes are asleep, I should be able to assess them fully before making a selection. Come to think about it, I suppose this is why the princess prefers sleeping damsels to begin with. Miranda gets to work poisoning all of her suitors. Vera is very impressed with your enlightened opinions on gender and poison. Getting close. Let's go to the gym. That day, an epic dodgeball match takes place. Everything seems lost, but you deliver an inspirational speech that fuels your team spirit, leading to a spectacular comeback. You're clearly a naturally born leader. I am. Of course, why they really pushing Liam on me, bruh? Of course, Liam got eliminated way early and has been sitting on the bleachers ever since. When you go over and ask him if he's okay, he snorts. Of course I'm okay. This is the best gym class I've had this year because I didn't actually have to do gym. That's the problem with this class. They make you do exercise. I'm a mental athlete. My gymnasium is the mind. It smells better and no one tries to pat your butt for giving 110%. I just need some kind of bulletproof excuse. Something to get me out of this class. Oh yeah, I can do that. The best thing about being a vampire is that you're always remembering powers you forgot you had. Just then, Coach comes over to make you guys exercise. Alright, kids, up and at 'em. You know what I say. Early to bed, early to rise makes a man healthy, wealthy, and push-ups. Oh, I'd love to, Coach, but I seem to be an intangible cloud of airborne particles at the moment. Holy moly, you are, aren't you? No muscle mass at all. A very serious case indeed. Well, don't worry, Foggy Buddy. I'll devise a special exercise routine to get you back in shape. The routine involves 10 minutes of trying to escape a vacuum cleaner, rhythmic gymnastics, and squats somehow. Liam will probably hate you forever. Wow, my charm and my fun. I'm not very fun in this game. Where haven't I been? The bathrooms. I've been in everything else, I think. So let's go to the bathrooms. That day you skip class and just hang out in the bathrooms because you respect no authority. I guess some people just want to watch the world burn. Once again, your lack of boundaries forces you to check the stalls. One day you'll see Coach on... that'll teach you a lesson. But no, it's Liam. Liam! He has a whiteboard selection of markers and a very concerned look. A succession of clues with a surprising outcome. No, too pedestrian. A spell to cast diarrhea. Might not make it through while writing it. Liam was here. Is it cliche enough to be vintage yet? Ugh, I hate writer's block. There's nothing worse than an empty stall wall. Go beyond the medium with a spell that'll change the reader's life. Pineapple propaganda. As you write the spell, you both activate it and accidentally transform into truck drivers from Alabama. You spend the evening driving in circles around Nashville because neither of you trust GPS now. That was transcendent. I've never felt so lost and forlorn. This is like slumming, but not so mainstream. I mean, I even forgot what mainstream was. I just wanted to smack you with a beer bottle. That was totally worth getting an APB in Franklin. That was some sick shit to get 2 boldness and 1 smarts. Let's take a shot at Vera again. You arrive at your chosen table to find Miranda folding napkins at Vera. Do you want to know what kind this is for, Vera? No. I'll take that as a yes. The rose-shaped napkin fold is for birthdays between the age of 16 and 22. Miranda's hands were moving fast as lightning, turning the rose into a gorgeous white swan. By contrast, this swan folding is for first weddings, third weddings, and swan giveaways. As a fashion enthusiast, I've never been so bored by a piece of fabric. You happen to have some napkin folding skills to yourself. Maybe you could spice up this interaction. You decide to show off your most impressive napkin fold. If you fold the napkin like so, it creates a self-aware napkin whose sole purpose is to fold more napkins, or the writhing snake fold is for when it's time to leave. You're alone and stop explaining napkin folds. I'm trying to... Yes. Well, that's quite a specific fold. Under what circumstance will one use... Oh, I see. Damn right you see. And notice how my whole head is covered in writhing. Am I saying this right? Snakes. You explain that what your fold lacks in complexity, it makes up for with the 12 ounces of cobra venom it can spit at will. Your reward for running Miranda off is a one-on-one lunch with Vera. You've never felt so alive. I'm gonna take a break and get some water because this is a lot of reading. Actually, let's go to class. Haven't been to class in forever. That day, you are astonished by the new stuff you learn in class. You thought high school was all about doing stupid shit with your friends and trying to find true love. What a nice surprise. I gained a valuable lesson. You notice Vera standing in the corner, pissed. Oh, they're starting to pair me up with Vera. They're starting to pair me up with my boo. What looks like a fresh braid on the back of her head is actually two of her snakes fighting. Poison's flying everywhere. Oh, I'm okay. It's just Hissy and Bob having another disagreement. It happens. This time they can't decide whether Miranda's domain should be called Kingdom or Empire. It's like, who cares? I'm telling you, if they weren't my hair, I'd sell them to Thailand where they eat snakes. Decapitate them to set an example. You could totally rock bangs or snakes get feisty. Which one? Put them to work or rock some bang? Boo. I don't know, messed up my chance with Vera. Week 5. I'm at week 5. I think I got 2 more weeks left, and then I guess I gotta pick my bait, and it's between Vera and it's between Liam. So let's go, let's go, let's go. I act so hard that some of the classmates in the audience throw roses at me. Roses aren't a valid form of currency or stats in this game. Anyway, you check your converter app to see if it can translate into something a bit more useful. 2 creativity points. I need some fun. In the course of your activity, you should come across Vera and Polly hatching out another scheme. You sneak a little closer so you can eavesdrop. Listen, this has been a fruitful partnership so far in terms of making people look like imbeciles, but I think it's time to remonetize. Sick burns, don't buy fresh outfits. Yeah, fine, whatever. I guess I could use some new thongs or whatever, but like, I don't want to stop making people look dumb just so we can make money. I don't want to sell out. I don't know why I thought that was her voice, but she's a party ghost. So party ghost, party girl. Yeah. They don't seem to have any immediate ideas. Maybe you can offer a solution? Why don't you make up a phony workout craze? Or, oh man, I have a... stealing. I like where your head's at, but it could use a catchier name. What about humping? Humping is already a thing. Yeah, but it's awesome. Fair point, but we need something classier. Something that said this is cool and also legal. Ooh, theft. Warmer. Oh, what about finance? That's already a thing. Fine. How about ambush finance? Oh yes, that's hot. I'm having too much fun with her voice. Alright, so Vera is at the table with Wolf Guy and Liam's over here with Girl. So I'll go with Vera. Plus I haven't spoken to Wolf Guy since I started the game, so. Watching Vera eat is pretty disturbing. Her snakes like to eat at the same time she does. But at least it's usually quiet. This time, however, Scott is doing his best to change that. Go, Lefty! Gobble that mouse! No, watch out for Wiggles coming up from behind! Use that tongue, go! He does this every week or so. Whenever my snakes eat a meal, he seems to think snake eating contests are a competitive sport. Also, I don't think he realizes that an actual snake eating contest would probably involve people eating snakes. He keeps track of each snake's statistics on a little index card. He's even given them names. Go Slither, go Bindi, go Sanchez, go Snake. This seems like a really tense situation. You resolve it in the only way you know how, by opening your mouth and yelling. Boring. What? There's more exciting sports than snake eating contests? You gotta tell me about it. Oh yeah. Earthworm eating contests are literally crawling with suspense. And even better, they're going on all the time with thousands of players in each game. While you hope Scott doesn't actually die, the main thing on your mind right now is how Vera is smiling at you. Okay, at 1.1, the small magical Latino cat slips on a banana peel. You start to laugh at him. He actually stopped, but you don't. You laugh so hard, I got some fun! You're minding your own business when Vera grabs you by the collar and yanks you into a huddle with her and Poppy. We're in big trouble, asshole, and it's all your fault. Yeah, Ambush Finance has been a huge success. Too huge. They want us to write a book about it, but we don't know how to write a book. And we've already accepted the advance. So I took a bunch of Adderall and wrote 270 pages of garbage about stealing. But of course, the publishing house won't accept it. They say it's missing a big reveal at the end, some kind of ultimate secret to Ambush Finance success. That's where you come in. Yeah, you came up with the idea in the first place, for which we owe you absolutely no royalties, by the way. So we figured you could help us come up with a big secret for the end of the book. What do you say? Keeping in mind that if you say no, I will have you skinned. The ultimate secret to ambush finance is that there is no secret and you're all suckers for buying this book. Or the ultimate secret to ambush finance was inside you all along. Organs. You can steal organs and sell them for a ton of money. I'm trying to... Oh, that's very good. I was just thinking it's time to branch out from muggings and petty larceny. Organ theft will make a perfect addition to our crime portfolio. Alright, it's week 6. It's the last week, bruh. Alright, so the match isn't as important as the humans' interactions within it. You're at your peak when you decide to go for the overkill and wink at one of your teammates. He's totally mesmerized. It's the most epic wink ever. You're making your daily protection payment to Vera when suddenly... Everyone, stop what you're doing and look at my majestic visage. The interdimensional prince? Muscling in on my territory, are you? Not at all, my darling Viperess. I'm strictly here in business capacity. Business, you say? I'm all ears, except for my snakes, which are all tongues and teeth. It's simple economics, my love. You're an inspiring crime kingpin. I'm a prince. I propose a merger. A merger of our resources, our minds, our bodies, and our spirits. Interesting. Oh no, Vera's getting out her calculator. If she decides the merger is financially viable, good luck asking her to prom. But how will you undermine Vera's confidence in the prince's financial status? Ha! Ha ha ha! You will not steal Vera from me. Alright, week 6 in the afternoon. Here we go. You find Vera and Polly at their table, deep in conversation. Alright, business idea. People pay a monthly subscription to prevent me from drugging their food. A business idea. People pay me a monthly subscription to put drugs in their food. Business idea. Price out the cafeteria's current food supplier by selling plastic food. Business idea. Nipples. Just nipples? Yeah. Okay. Wait. Business idea. Use clever marketing and food science to create the perfect new diet craze and sell it for an insane profit. That's actually a really good idea. Better than nipples? Yes. We just need to figure out what our new diet product will be. Tapeworms, they're gluten-free, dairy-free, 100% organic, you can get them for free. Is it cows and meth? Oh yeah, I was just complaining the other day that I made more meth than I could ever do myself. The profit margin will be incredible. The problem is the name. Meth has a really terrible reputation. You need to rebrand. You mean come up with a new name like Skinny Fun Powder or probably not meth? Yes, except neither of those. Oh, I know. I've got the perfect name. Don't say it. Nipples. Kill me. But it turns out Nipples is the perfect name for a drug you want to sell to high school students. Polly makes a killing, and the drug dealing turns into a very romantic bonding experience for the two of you. I don't want Polly, bruh. I'll just go to the library. I haven't been. That day you spend some time on the library. Doesn't sound nice, but who's really the one to blame if they respond to such a blatant scam? Soon after, you hurry to join Vera for an after-school rendezvous. She's arranged a romantic evening at the stock exchange. There you are. I'm so happy you've joined me. Hear that I've momentarily forgotten my hatred for all beings. You know what? You thought we were going to dinner? No. Silly. How am I supposed to make a profit at dinner? If you're hungry, just eat some money. There's plenty of it lying around. Look, I have invited you here because I want to share something really special with you. You see all these people here? These sociopaths screaming at each other in $10,000 suits? This is my family. Well, not literally. I've never met my birth parents. It's more like a room full of my worst enemies. But what's family after all but a room full of your enemies? Anyway, enough chit chat. The real reason I brought you here was to help me make money. Make with the stock tips. You know absolutely nothing about the stock market, but that's never stopped you before. You tell her, buy one of everything, sell it all. Buy one of everything. One of everything? How could you be so brilliant? If I buy one of every stock, no matter which one goes up, I'll have my share of it. My profits are assured. You didn't mean I should buy one of every stock. You meant I should buy one of everything. And you didn't mean buy, you meant steal. You, sir, your pants, give them to me. Don't argue with me, I have snakes for hair. You and Vera dash around the room, stealing suit jackets, gold watches, silk underwear, and a very nice potty plant. I've never felt more alive. Did you know that 90% of paper money contains traces of cocaine? Wow, still no fun. I'm asking Vera.
Hey, you.
Here we go.
Let's do this.
You finally pluck up your courage and ask your beloved to go to Monster Prom with you. You're asking me to go to prom with you? Sorry, I'm focusing on my career. My career and not dating losers like you. All this time, this skank. Boo. Wow, I did all of that for nothing, bruh. I should have picked Liam. See what happens. Alright, guys, that was rather, what's the word? Disappointing. I did all of that hard work just for Vera to laugh in my face. But that's fine, though. Ain't nobody want her anyway. Anyway, don't you hate that when you walking down the street, a dude harass you and then hit you with the ain't nobody want your old. This game was fun. I think I'm gonna try like the online features. I might do that in another video. See what's popping for some. I'm just really mad I put in all that hard work and effort. Stalked her. They actually paired me up with her in the game. At first it was trying to push me towards Liam. Maybe I should have just listened to the game and went for Liam. But I'm hard-headed and I like a challenge. So that's what I get for liking a challenge, but whatever. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe for more awesome videos. And also make sure you drop some suggestions down below in the comment section on what games I should be playing, what games is on and popping, what games you want me to play. Yeah, you know, just let me know what's going on in this gaming community. So until next time, it's your girl Leesh. Capeesh, be nice and subscribe. You understand?